Hi everybody, it's Miss Carrie Tulino-Bell, Beech Brook social worker at Twinsburg High School. I'm coming at you for week 4 of Wellness Wednesdays and continuing in our vein of mindfulness. So today we're going to talk about one of my favorite mindfulness strategies, and that is guided meditation. So I'll explain a little bit about meditation and walk you through a meditation exercise. It'll only be a few minutes, so you'll just kind of get an introduction, and then I'll give you some ideas of ways that you can practice this at home ongoing. So mindfulness, for those of you that missed maybe the first video, and just as a review, mindfulness is just about staying in the present moment, not in the past or in the future, just living in the here and now. And the great thing about it is it really helps you free yourself from unhelpful ways of thinking and responding. There's tons of benefits to it, including increasing your attention span, regulating your emotions, decreasing anxiety, stress, and fatigue, as well as decreasing your anger. It involves a lot of different strategies. The first week we talked about using the breath. That is one thing that we can always go to as a way, anytime, any place, anywhere, to practice mindfulness, and that's just taking deep breaths in. Just as a quick review, the easiest strategy that I can share with you is the 4-count breathing. And that's when you breathe in for 4 seconds, in through your nose, you hold it for 4 seconds, and then you let it go, breathing out for 4 seconds. This is also called square breathing sometimes, where you use a square and you kind of trace along, going in a square shape, breathing in, holding, and then breathing out. Breathing in, holding, and then breathing out over and over and over again for a couple minutes. Also, mindfulness is a great tool of letting go. In week 2, we talked about how using mindfulness is a way of acknowledging the thoughts that we're having and then letting go of them through using meditation, and then simply understanding that our thoughts are where we have the control of how we feel, and then what we do with how we feel. And then finally, last week we talked about progressive muscle relaxation. That's another strategy, and there's tons of different strategies of using your body to be mindful or relax and feel better. Progressive muscle relaxation is where you tense and release on purpose muscle groups moving up through the body. And what that is just helping the body let go of tension. Sometimes when we're stressed, we feel a lot of tension in our muscle groups. Sometimes that leads to headaches as well. So this is a really great way of letting the body untense and unwind. It's another great strategy for falling asleep. If you're restless and tossing and turning, great way to help your body relax. So mindful meditation involves a bunch of these different things in different ways. There's lots of different types of guided meditations out there. You'll see some for anxiety, some for stress, some for sleep, some for focus, letting go of sadness, anger, etc. The list goes on. So this is just going to be a quick overview, and I'm going to read to you a script from a woman that I used to work with at Beech Brook, who I respect and admire, and she's still practicing therapy today. Her name is Kate Biddle, and she put together a packet a long time ago, and it has a bunch of different mindfulness and body regulation activities for children up through teenagers, and I still use it today. So when we are doing progressive muscle relaxation, deep breathing, any of these skills, it takes practice. So just allow yourself some grace here, and it might feel awkward, it might be a little uncomfortable at first, and all of that is totally okay, very normal feelings to have. And also they take practice, so doing things over and over again, that's how we get better at them. So no one would expect to try this a first time and be really awesome at it and feel comfortable right away. So just give it a few minutes to see how your body feels. Now, one way to see how this might help you is to kind of do a check-in right now Just get settled in your chair and, scan from the top of your head down through your neck, through your torso, down through your legs, and all the way down to your feet. And just kind of notice any tension. Maybe just think of a number from 1 to 10 of how you're feeling right now. So 10 would be awesome, great, amazing. 1 would be, I am terrible right now. And 5 somewhere in the middle. So just take a second here and just give yourself a number of where you're at right now. Keep that number in your head. So make yourself comfortable in your chair. You'll want to uncross your arms, your legs. Let your hands fall gently on your lap or on the arms of your chair. Sit up behind or to the chair back if you've got one. Just kind of take a second to settle in. All right. Now, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, that's okay too. Just pick a spot on the floor and let your gaze just rest very gently on the floor. Now, begin to allow your focus to turn inward. Tune into the pattern of your breath. Without making any changes just yet, just simply notice your breath. What moves when you breathe? How does it feel as air passes in and out of your body? Now, begin to allow your breath to move in through your nostrils and out through your mouth as your breath becomes deeper and deeper and slower and slower. Breathing deeply in through the nose and out slowly. Sometimes it helps when we're taking deep breaths to say something like, let it go, relax, calm. Anything that helps ground you. Now allow yourself to become more and more relaxed with each breath. Allow yourself to put your worries and your concerns aside for just a little while. Give yourself the gift of time to be very still and calm. You may notice that your mind begins to wander or that you become distracted. It's totally normal. When you find your mind wandering, just notice that it is wandering and gently, without making any judgments of right or wrong, just bring your attention back to your breath. Now, a lot of guided meditations will say to bring your attention back to your breath, it helps to count it. So when you breathe in, count 1. And when you exhale, count 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And just keep repeating that. Your breath is always your anchor in meditation. Now, allow yourself to release any tension you may be holding in your body as you exhale. Imagine that you're breathing in light and energy and exhaling tensions and worry. Now continue to breathe deeply and slowly. Count 1, 2, 1, 2. Inhale air, go of the worry. So when you're ready, no rush, begin to allow your breathing to return back to normal and for your focus to return to your surroundings. Very gently, begin to feel your chair. You may want to begin to move your feet, wiggle your fingers, your toes, just to kind of wake your body up a bit. And at your own pace, take your time. There's no need to rush. Bring yourself slowly and gently back to your surroundings. When you're ready, open your eyes. All right, well, that was a guided meditation, and I hope you enjoyed this quick, really introduction to what guided meditation is. And the thing I like about guided meditation is that it helps to have somebody kind of talk you through it. I, for one, struggle when I'm just trying to sit there and not think about anything. Having that person talk you through is very helpful to keep you focused. And then it helps you learn all the different ways to meditate. Now, you'll notice in the background, I've got a very calming, relaxing beach in the background. And sometimes in meditation, it's helpful to use visualization. And all that is just picturing something deeply relaxing, very safe place in your mind. It's also about noticing or reminding yourself of all the different senses that come into play in this place. So for me personally, I love the beach, and I just find it so relaxing with the rhythmic sound of the waves. You know, when the sun is setting, just all the brilliant colors in the sky. You know, the way sand feels in my feet. The breath, or I'm sorry, the air breathing in and out of my body just kind of gently slows as I hear everything and sense everything. So when you picture something relaxing in your mind, it could be anything. Maybe it's the woods. Maybe it's a snowy day. Maybe it's just your room. Whatever works. But just sometimes it's helpful when we're doing meditation to visualize that and think about all the different senses that goes into that place. So you'll also notice it says Calm behind me. Oops, other side. Calm is one of the many apps that one can use to practice guided meditation. I share this a lot with my students. They have, excuse me, YouTube stations, a YouTube channel, I'm sorry, where you can do a lot of these different exercises, and then there's also the app. So if you've got a Chromebook or you've got a phone, you can practice calm meditation. Some other apps that are helpful and mostly free include Headspace. There's another one called My Life. It used to be called Stop, Breathe, and Think, but now it's called My Life. And what's cool about it is you can pick what emotions you're feeling, how you're feeling mentally and physically, and then it takes that information and comes up with a menu of different mindfulness strategies based on how you're feeling right then. I also like this other new app I learned about called Super Better. And what's cool about that is it's kind of like a game. So you get to practice mindfulness strategies, you level up, you battle bad guys. So it's kind of a fun way of doing meditation if you're really into gaming. So those are just a few apps out there that can be very helpful in practicing mindfulness anytime, anyplace, anywhere. You can also watch any of these videos. I think they're on the district website as well as beechbrook.org under the resources tab. So I just want to thank you all so very much for checking out these videos. I hope you found them helpful. I think right now all I want to say is how important it is to take care of ourselves right now. You know, we're coming up on the summertime. Things are still up in the air, but you know, use this time to relax, rejuvenate, to take care of ourselves, enjoy time with our family, connect with friends, and you know, really give some meditation or mindfulness strategies a try in the time that we have to get ready for next year. So again, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye-bye.